New Zealand Health Manufacturing is a subsidiary of Nestlé. Our operations in New Zealand centre on manufacturing for our internal brand Grow Healthy and also for our third-party brands, which are manufactured for top quality, leading brand owners in many markets, including China. Our core capabilities are centred on soft gel manufacture, hard gel manufacture and coated tablet manufacture. And we're both guided and regulated by national regulation. The certifications we hold, including TGA, FDA, GACC, Halal, Organic and GMP, as well as Nestlé Global Standards on Quality, which take our standards, procedures, processes and compliance to well above the normal standards required of contract manufacturing. That's one of the reasons so many top quality brands come to us and choose New Zealand Health Manufacturing as their service provider for their vitamin, mineral and health supplement brands. It's a pleasure to be part of the Nestlé global group of companies, and particularly to be at the forefront of the manufacturing operations for vitamins, minerals and health supplements. The journey started with a search by Nestlé that led up to a 2022 acquisition of this business, including the Better Health Company and our internal brands. Nestlé at the time was seeking a contract manufacturing facility that had the suitable certifications and ability to access markets across Asia Pacific, including China and Australia and Southeast Asia. They looked at over a dozen different plants in Australia and New Zealand and finally selected New Zealand Health Manufacturing as the ideal acquisition to add to their portfolio of strong manufacturing operations, resilient and growing brands, and also to ensure they could provide investment behind the business to meet the growing and expanding needs of our third-party brand customers. This has allowed us over a period of 4 years to develop not only into a fully fledged and integrated Nestlé business, applying and fully engage with the very high standards that business utilises internationally, but also to invest behind our business to ensure that our capabilities and our capacity can keep up and in fact advance the needs of our customers. In terms of how we're positioned to satisfy our clients' needs in China in particular. NZHM is a large-scale manufacturer. We're best suited to work to customers who are operating in a growth phase of their business and who are in possibly stage 3 of their market development and brand portfolio expansion. We can move in and support them at a stage where they are moving much faster into scale, or in particular are looking to expand their capacity from New Zealand with a range of production and health supplement formats. Our ideal partners are those which are directly managing their brands in the market, and they see an opportunity for a New Zealand source to form a premium part of their portfolio. Good examples of that would be a recent partnership that was developed, which is a long-term partnership. That's enabled us to service the needs of a significant brand that is in the top 5 supplement brands in China and growing continuously. We have not only taken on existing SKUs that have been produced in other markets, we have taken on NPD and developed a series of projects for them fast and successfully to their requirements in recent months. Those partnerships are particularly valuable because for us as a manufacturer, we're linked directly with the brand that sets its ambitions, its performance and its outcomes in the market. We do have other operating models as well. We deal with service providers and agents who deal with smaller brands in the China market. That enables a single partner for NZHM to deal with many smaller brands, to collate their needs and aggregate those as a service provider to them, backed by NZHM as a manufacturing partner. That's also a very valuable model that allows us to span not only the largest brands in the market for China that use CBEC as a channel, but also some of the smaller ones that we expect will grow and mature into a larger scale brand. We're extremely proud to be a manufacturer operating in New Zealand and operating to the standards that New Zealand applies across all of its export sectors. Primary amongst those is clarity and certainty on trust and integrity in supply chain, standards and delivery. That's not only a cultural imperative amongst New Zealand operators and manufacturers, it's enforced and regulated by the strong government agency collaboration and oversight that we participate in within agencies such as Ministry of Primary Industries and MedSafe and our sector collaborators in Natural Health Products New Zealand. This ensures that we're delivering for our customers not only top quality, but they can be confident that if at any stage they need to audit our business or our processes, will be found to be 150% compliant with their requirements. More so, we can present to them the evidence of the regular and consistent audits that are undertaken by agencies, certifiers and regulators of our business that prove that we're complying with and meeting in every respect with regulations of New Zealand as a market of origin. Finally, Nestlé itself has rigorous internal audit standards. These audits sometimes take weeks to process through the business. These audits ensure that not only is there compliance with external regulator requirements, but there is an exceptional degree of overperformance and compliance with internal standards that add another layer of protection and confidence to our customers' requirements. We've been working with New Zealand Trade Enterprise on a wide range of projects and business development opportunities, and we highly value the contribution they make to the success of the sector and also our business. In particular, we have been working with them to identify areas where they can support this specific opportunity for co-manufacturing to support brands that are selling into the China market. We appreciate the opportunity for matchmaking so we can have rapid engagement with potential clients and we can learn about each other's businesses and opportunities to work well together. We appreciate the opportunity that allows us to understand more about regulatory changes in the China market as well as category trends and innovation.